still have a lot of people online tonight. I know that the energy tried to shift, tried to throw us off, but guess what? We still here. Guys, my name is Walter A. Smith IV, calling out of Richmond, Virginia, and I have the distinct honor and privilege tonight to bring on a gentleman I've known for about 14 years now. This gentleman's been able to do some incredible things in his life, and one of the things I respect the most about him is that he's truly, truly about bringing significance in other people's lives. You know, they say success is about self, significance is about others, and this gentleman definitely focuses on significance. I watched this gentleman build a six-figure income multiple times. I watched this gentleman go from highs to lows to highs again. And one of the things that I know about this gentleman, he has a heart of a champion. And when most people will quit, this gentleman keeps pressing on. He's from New York like myself, and as you're going to find out, he loves helping people, loves having fun, making some serious income, but more importantly, is qualified to be on this Google Hangout because he knows 110% of the information. Now, this gentleman's put together an incredible movement, and I guarantee you, you want to hang on to every word. If you're online with us tonight, it meant that you endured the few minutes that you had to wait to hear what's happening, and I guarantee you, you won't be let down. Mr. Jason L. Scott, come online, sir, and take it away.
Yes, sir, Mr. Smith. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, sir. I do appreciate you for just doing what you're doing, just being that leader of leaders. As you know, we've been having some technical difficulties there for a while. And the great thing about that right now is I understand that as soon as we start making a declaration for change, we start saying that it's time to make some incredible things happen in our lives. I start watching all the time, guys. I start seeing and recognizing that things start going backwards, and it's okay because you got to get this. You got to get this process, guys. Listen, our first 10 months that we decided about almost 10 months ago, guys, that we were going to literally launch an incredible project across the world. And once we decided we wanted to do that, guys, I started watching, things start to try to fall apart. Because I remember when I first launched 10 months ago. What I did was, guys, I said, I'm going to get involved in this company and mute your phone lines out. Mute your phone, Mr. Smith, if you can. So I'm getting involved in this company. What I'm going to do is I'm going to literally help tons of people get themselves financially free. But I have to get myself free first. And in my process of doing that, guys, as soon as I launched that, as soon as I said that's what I was going to do, all of a sudden things started falling apart. I remember getting a phone call just when I was about to launch, just like this, guys, 10 months ago. You got to understand something. As soon as you start to put it in your mind that life is about to transform and transition for you, all opposition is going to fall apart. See, I'm here at my hotel room here in Richmond, Virginia. I decided that I wanted to come to Richmond to be with the organization and the leaders here. So if you got people that you had told them to get on this Google Hangout, you have people that had actually logged back off because it was taking so long. I want you to help them understand, guys, that in times of change, we all seek out leaders, but the best persons to work with are those who have been able to work on themselves. And we've had to work through ourselves, knowing that as soon as you start making some things happen, the opposition is going to try to stop it. But I want you to understand, guys, that we're going to work through this process because 10 months ago, I was simply in a situation where I had to change my life. I was in a situation where I was financially destitute because I had started a company. I was working alongside some multimillionaires and a billionaire, and they changed some concepts of the company. And when they did that, guys, things started going backwards. And when it went backwards, it literally put me upside down for a moment. So I had to be like many of you right now. I had to look at the company. I had to look at my situation, look at my bank account, and I had to make a decision that I wanted to change something for myself. And once I made that decision, guys, I started watching what they said, all heck break loose. But I still moved forward, and I said, you know what, let me get in contact with this young lady that I was seeing who got involved in this company pretty much months prior to me. And when she got involved in this company, guys, I saw that she had got started. She started building teams. She started helping people get financially free. And she actually earned about 7 figures in her first 7 months. Now, when she did that, guys, I said, yes. This is someone that I can be partnered with. This is someone that I would love to lock arms with, that we can start ourselves together on a journey that can set people financially free. And when she got me started, we launched just like this, guys, like 10 months ago. And my first 10 months, going on 11 months now, guys, I'm right at $100,000 in personally earned income. Now, we don't make any income claims or medical claims about what we do, but we do have real people who are having real results right now. And because of that, of the results that we've been able to have, guys. Now we're literally launching our phase 2 project. Our phase 2 project are 50 people, 50 brand new people that I personally want to work with. I personally want to lock arms with. I want to personally work with them alongside Mr. Smith and other leaders as the leadership team here. We're going to work with you guys to help put people in a place that whatever your dreams are, whatever your goals are, whatever it is that you see for yourself and your family, we're going to help you reach those goals and help you reach those aspirations. See, Stormy Wellington is pretty much the #1 female network marketer in the world. This young lady's in the mid-30s, and I watched her go on to do great things. And one of the things that I started seeing at first that she was talking about online about this amazing detox tea. Because as we talk about how can we transition our situation, that means we got to do something to make some money. All right. So as I was saying to myself, what can I do that I can actually make some money with? And I saw that this detox tea that we had, guys, this ISO tea was something that actually helps you. It filters toxins, chemicals, hormones, pesticides, things like that. It eliminates parasites and sludge from the system and body. And when I started having immediate results myself, because they said you can lose like 5 pounds in 5 days. And then my first 5 days, I lost like 8 pounds in my first 5 days. I said, this product actually works. Because when you get involved with something, you just want to know, is it going to work, correct? So there's a doctor that I've been mentoring for years, and I said, doctor, boom, do me a favor. I said, use this product. I want to see how well it works. You know, because Dr. Boone, she has a medical practice, has 20 girls. She finds at times that she's very busy, and she doesn't always have time to go to the gym and things like that. So she said that, as she's doing her practice, that she's still taking care of her twins, that she's dealing with her marriages and not going to the gym. She found that she started gaining some extra weight. So she used the tea. Her first 30 days, lost a little over 30 pounds in the first 30 days. To this date, guys, she lost over 50 pounds. And I said to myself, this medical doctor, a person that people come to all the time, trying to figure out how they can get their bodies back on track. If she's having those type of results, this is something I can believe in even more. Now, because I wanted to also find other products, I said, because if this one product works, let me try these other products. Because, I've been diagnosed some years back with, like adult ADHD and stuff, and that's attention deficit. And at times I have challenges focusing on the different things that I want to do. So when I found that we actually had a all natural energy supplement like this NRG that people have been able to use, guys, and that NRG that we've been using, it actually has essential minerals and that the body actually needs. And we call it the happy pill, because when people take that NRG, they find, guys, that with the NRG that they're having mental clarity, they're having focus, they're having all day energy that's from like raw energy that the body actually comes from a cellular level. And when people get on that, guys, because it can actually burn 300 to 600 calories, people who normally go into, they're going for coffee for energy or 5-hour energy or Monster Energies or Red Bull, they've been finding that this NRG, guys, is a supplement that's been able to help people, and it's all natural as well. Matter of fact, a young lady told me that stays in Virginia. She said that she literally went to the hospital because she didn't know what was wrong. And when she went to the hospital, she found that she literally was having a heart attack, because every day she would drink like the biggest drinks that she can find, like the big drinks of the Red Bulls and the big drinks of the 5-hour energies and things like that. And when she was having a heart attack, they told her because it actually damaged her heart because of it. Now, our all natural supplements, guys, you know what I'm saying, because of this right here is eliminating those type of disasters that people are going through. Because we involved with a company, guys, that launched 16 years ago under Jack Fallon. And he had that mission that he wanted to provide all natural, quality products that's going to help people sustain wellness and a normal quality of life. And that was important to me because my mother passed from cancer, my grandmother did, 6 of my aunts did, family members passing away from all type of illnesses and diseases and things like that. So for me to be able to have all natural supplements that people can focus on, including these different industries, is big. So because we focus like on weight loss, and that tea was something that takes you into that, and as well as our resolution drops that you can actually take these drops. There's sublingual drops. You put them under your tongue, and you're going to find, guys, that it's going to actually, you ever heard that fat is stored energy? What's going to take that stored energy, turn it into active energy, help our body dispel that fat, guys, and the fatty tissues. And people like Stefan Amashi has been able to lose like 150 pounds in his first 4 months. To date, loss of 184 pounds. Now, prior to that, he's like 350 plus pounds. He lost his job actually because he had, he lost his job because he's a police officer and he was overweight. And when he lost the job, guys, he was trying to figure out what to do. He reached out to a young lady he saw doing this business because she lost about 100 pounds. And to this day, guys, he's been able to do incredible with that. But also this Slim PM that we have, guys, this right here is another product we have. We have about 50 products in our portfolio, but I'm just going to focus on some of the ones that actually I call our wow products. Now, the Slim PM is a chai latte drink that you can make before you go to sleep. You make that drink before you go to sleep, guys. And if you want to lose some weight while you're sleeping, the Slim PM actually does that right there, guys. Okay, so we focus on that. That weight loss. We focus on the fact that we have the energy. We also have a skincare line, and with the skincare line, guys, I love the skincare industry itself because if you know people who have skin, you can make some incredible income. Now, it's important that you understand, guys, when I'm sharing with you this concept, you must look at it as not just something that you can use for yourself, but what is it that you can utilize what we have that other people, that you can show to other people and make some additional revenue. I've been an entrepreneur for a lot of years. I mean, over 20 plus years, I haven't worked for anyone. I've been traveling. I have a high school diploma, no degree of any type, but I've been able to do some amazing things as I've been able to help people in the industry of home business. So because we got amazing products like this, guys, that you don't have to sell, you just simply let people see what it is. They choose to get themselves involved with it, guys. You can earn some supplementary income that can last you a lifetime. But what I was talking about is this. If you know people who actually have skin, all right, guys, we have some amazing product that we actually have with that, like our face wash and stuff, and this Slim R, and this Emu oil. I love these two that we have with this, guys, and the reason why is this. If you know a person like my good friend Candaceburg Davis, who's actually going to be doing this call tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, guys. So you want to get people back on this line tomorrow at 10. Now, Candaceburg Davis literally actually used this product right here, this Slim R. It's a 3-in-1 thermogenic complex. And what she did with that, she actually rubbed it around the belly. It gives you a chance that you can wrap it up with saran wrap, or our company actually has wraps that you can use. And when she used those wraps, guys, when she actually lost about 100 pounds, she had the extra skin that was hanging over her belt line. She went to the doctor to see what she can do to have a tummy tuck, and the plastic surgeon checked everything out, and they had an appointment time to do it. And she said, well, my husband told me since we had some time before that, he said, well, the Slim R just came out. So why don't you try the Slim R? Guys, and Candace literally, she used the Slim R, put the thermogenic complex around the midsection, around her belly, wrapped it up. Over the course of 7 days, guys, it toned, it tightened. You started seeing some of the stretch marks, going away and things like that. Now, I'm giving that to you guys because I want to have a real conversation with you. If you know other people who can benefit from something like that, I promise you this is something that you can utilize, that you can make some not just income today, but long-term income. Because once people start seeing it, they can have results and help with the cellulite and things around their arms and around their legs and around their buttocks and around their thighs and around their bellies and things like that, guys. It's going to be something that you can see that people can use long-term. But this Emu oil also is something that I actually love. Now, the Emu oil, if you Google Emu, E-M-U, all right, this Emu oil, we call it our ISO oil, but it's actually Emu oil. But if you see that Emu oil right there, guys, this Emu oil, because it goes 7 layers deep, guys, into the skin, it actually refreshes the skin, rehydrates. It really helps the body, in its own repairs quickly. Matter of fact, you Google Emu Beyonce, you're gonna see that she talks about Emu oil and how it's been able to help her over years, and actually been the reason why her skin looks the way it looks. But the Emu oil, because it goes 7 layers deep into the skin, is being able to help me because it helps with inflammation and pain and things like that. And I hurt my knees jumping out of airplanes years back, and I started having these chronic pains. And that Emu oil is something that I use on a regular, guys, on a daily basis. When at times when I couldn't even walk. Matter of fact, you heard my business partner Walter A. Smith IV earlier talking, and when he introduced me, and recently he said, man, I see you walking around he said, what's going on? You walking around very well. I said, well, is that Emu oil? I have to keep it onto my body and onto my legs and onto my hips all the time to help me. Now, guys, I'm giving that to you because whether you're talking about the skin climb, whether you're talking about the weight loss products that we have, even in the fact that we have this Delgado coffee, which is a slimming coffee, because Delgado means slimming. If you're a person who knows people love coffee, we tap into that industry as well. We actually tap into the nutritional line and stuff like that as well. We have great nutritional products like our Chaga, CHAGA. Google that and watch that. You can Google Chaga and you see that it's anti-everything. It's pretty much the king of mushrooms and it's the king of herbs. And because of this, guys, for me, knowing that I have family members who don't focus on nutrition, we make health and wellness like reactive when it should be proactive. But also this NutriBurst, guys, is an incredible supplement that we have. It's literally liquid nutrition. It absorbs 98% of the nutrients into your system, guys. Pretty much, rapidly. And because it does, people's lives have been changed because of that. I've been finding, guys, that when people have been using the NutriBurst, their body's starting to run on optimum levels. They're having great results and things like that. All right, and that's been really big. So what I want to say to you guys tonight is this. If you have a chance to get involved with a company that can be able to be something that you can use as long-term income gain, I recommend you do that. Any store you go to, guys, if you go to any store, you're going to find that the industry that I shared with you so far, they have that. I've been an entrepreneur for a while because I've been able to look to see what people are doing. And when I recognized that every store that I went into, people who wanted to have their own businesses, they were always having something along in these industries, including this right here, our Strike Up for Men, our Love for Women. These supplements right here is all natural supplements, and it allows people, guys, because it lasts up to 72 hours. It can actually help with moisture and libido and things like that, and women and stuff, guys. But the Strike Up for Men, Love for Women has been all natural supplements because, Viagra and Cialis are number 1 and 2 when it comes to male enhancement. But guys, because we tap into that industry, it allows the average person like you and like myself to be able to earn some pretty significant income. Now, the reason why you're on this phone call right now, guys, because we're launching really big. Stormy Wellington, my personal sponsor in this company, this young lady is one of the top income earners in the world. Now, we had Stormy set to be on the call. We was having technical issues and problems as we was trying to set, and many of you have been on the call, and we started, and it was hearing a crazy echo, and everybody got the links, but the links wasn't working to get on, all type of different things. Nothing no different than what we did when we first launched yesterday. Hundreds of people on the call yesterday. We got hundreds of people on the call right now today. We're literally launching this project, guys, and you have a chance to be at the very beginning of what we're doing. When we launched 10 months ago, we said that we were going to put thousands of people into the business, guys. We literally put about almost close to 6,000 people in business just in the last several months. What's going to happen, guys, as we launch this next project, guys, we're looking for 50 people who want to be able to create 6 figures in the next 6 months. Now, the way that's going to happen is that we literally focus on our project. This project, our phase 2 project, we're going to actually have, for 90 days, we're going to be making a run to 100K. Now, 90 days to 100K. Why? Because Stormy Wellington has a plan. This young lady, the first phase was trying to see and make sure that everything we did was going to work. The second phase was actually, now that we got social proof that people who follow the basic systems and strategies, people like myself who started broke, people like myself who was looking for change, people like myself that said, man, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired and something has to happen right now. People like myself who said, listen, I got my 9 children, I have my 6 grandchildren. I can't wait around to see who's going to take care of me at the end. I can't wait to see if somebody who told me that they believed even though I felt I was destined for something great, I can let somebody else tell me that I was only worth $12 an hour and $15 an hour and $14 an hour. And you yourself know that you can't do the same thing. That's why when we had a chance to get involved, guys, and I knew that these products work, and all through social media, I could see what was happening. I knew the rest of that, guys, was leadership. And again, I came in, got a hotel room here in Richmond so I could spend several days while I was putting this platform in place for you. Mr. Smith was coming through, was making phone calls, getting people on this call tonight to make sure that we were able to line people up so they can help people win for 2016. Stormy's mission was that she wanted to have 1,000 families earn 6 figures in 2016. When I launched 10 months ago, I said that I'm going to be one of those 1,000 families because I believe what she did, because I started seeing the original people she worked with, they already had done the same thing. 100,000 the first year, 250,000 the first year. When they first launched, they said they're going to put 50,000 people in 90 days. They put 56,000. Our launch right now, guys, we're going to put 100,000 people in this organization between now and the end of the year. It's not a question whether it's going to happen. It's already happening. You have to understand that when you get a chance to do what rich people do, because you hear that the rich get richer, that's because rich people hear of concepts they can get involved in, and then they do it. See, guys, I've been working with wealthy people for years, and I've been able to understand the way they think in this process. And I employ my people all the time. You have to have a different way of how you focus. That's why when we get paid these 5 ways that we do in the company, guys, the 5 ways we get paid has been very instrumental for a lot of people. Matter of fact, before I actually tell you about the ways we get paid, I'm gonna see Mr. Smith, because I told him earlier, that I was gonna actually have him come on and just give you guys just a brief synopsis of what's been able to happen since we said we were going to launch this company, since we was going to get started. and the type of results that he's been able to have because he was able to position and help me in this process. So Mr. Smith, if you can, sir, just spend a few minutes just talking with them, sharing with them what's going on and how this whole concept that we put together, 10 months ago, how it's repeating itself right now to be able to not only get these people to the point to where it's going to be able to, they can get positioned, but how they too can have a real potential of having long-term business because they're going to be able to have it to be at the very beginning and have all the people we put in under them. Mr. Smith, turn it over.
Mr. Scott, I appreciate that so much. And, one of the things I've learned over the years is that, success duplicates. There's a formula for success. And the reason that we've been able to have success over and over and over again is because we understand the formula. And one part of the formula is understanding that timing and positioning is everything. And I talk about it all the time when I talk about the shoulda, coulda, woulda moments and how so many people in life pass opportunities and let them pass them by, passing over opportunities repeatedly. They watch other people do things. We hear the famous story about Mark Zuckerberg, how he sat in a room with 8 people and only a certain amount of those people took advantage of the opportunity and the other ones are now on a shoulda, coulda, woulda memory lane. And being the age that I am and having the responsibilities that I do, like so many other people, we don't have many opportunities left to pass us by. So when we hear things, there's a decision that we have to make. And one of the things that happens so many times, Mr. Scott, we see these opportunities, they sound good, but we've been conditioned over the years that if it sounds too good to be true, then it is. We were told those lies over and over again by somebody else who was fearful of moving forward. And one of the things that I've learned is that average people create a mindset for themselves, Mr. Scott. And most of the times when average people are seeing and hearing something that could benefit them, even though they've been asking, even though they've been wishing and praying for it, the first thing they do in their mindset is they say, what if it doesn't work? And one of the things I learned about successful people, they look at it and they just shift their mind just a little bit and say, what if it does? And just because I'm having that mindset of what if it does, it wasn't the perfect timing for me when we made this move. We had just built a huge organization with another company. Things started to go backwards, having that energy to do it all over again. I wasn't in that point, but I understood timing and positioning. And because of timing, because of positioning, now you look 9 months later and position myself to make $100,000 in the next 90 days. Because of timing and positioning. If you're waiting for life to be right, Mr. Scott, you're going to continue to wait because life is life and there's always going to be adversities. Right now, tonight, we've already had 300 people on the call last night. Adversity says no way in the world can you employ and free more people. We're going to try to stop you. And we continue to push forward because that's what successful people do. So all I really want to say, Mr. Scott, is that if you don't have the belief level, if you've tried it once before and it didn't work, guess what? That's life. And most people will try a job. It won't be the job they want. They'll go for another job. They'll go for another job. But because they tried a business years ago and it didn't work for them, they didn't understand it was working. They were going through the process. And with the leadership that's here, myself, so many other leaders, yourself, Mr. Scott, Miss Stormy Wellington, Miss Anna Quintero, who's really just locked arms with us and want to help us succeed, it's a win-win situation. So timing and positioning is everything. And with this movement that we have going on, with the technology that we have going on, with the experience that we have between the group that's here, the leadership group that's here, if you don't share this concept with your friends and family members, I guarantee you somebody else will. It's no longer 6 degrees of separation, Mr. Scott. It's more like 2 degrees of separation. And I guarantee you we're going to share this with the world. We're already in several different countries. We're moving. You don't have to understand it. What you can do is you can earn and learn at the same time. So remember, timing and positioning is everything. And for the individuals that get involved with us now at this second phase, you're going to override the masses of individuals because there's only 2 places they can go, on the right or the left, and you're either going to be at the top, the middle, or the bottom. So I just implore you to get started now. Turn it back over to you, Mr. Scott.
Mr. Smith, sir, definitely, sir. I appreciate that. And you're 1,000% correctly, sir. Time and position is everything. And that's why we wanted to make sure you guys had a chance to hear about what it is that we're doing right now. And matter of fact, Mr. Smith, Stormy sent the link wasn't working. Make sure you send her the same link, forward it back to her. I sent it to her again because I want to make sure she's going to be at. Matter of fact, Stormy, Miss Stormy Wellington, young lady, we're still going through the process, talk about the products. Mr. Smith did a quick testimonial just now. So if you can, young lady, I know you're busy. You guys had an incredible meeting you're doing. I know you're building people all around the world. You've been able to do $2 million your first year, going to do $4 million in this year by the time we finish the year out. I'm so super elated to be connected to you and what you're doing. And, and I want you to still have a chance to share. We had some technical difficulties in the very beginning, lost some views, some of them popped back on, but I want to make sure we still make some time for you, young lady. So if you can, Miss Stormy Wellington, take a moment to bless us with your presence.
All right. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, young lady. Thank you.
Wow. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for having me. We're actually here at the meeting, after the meeting, and I'm here with two individuals. Y'all say hi. We have Janella Simpson here. Say hi. Say hi, Jeff. We have Jeff Simpson here. And I know that you guys don't know who you're looking at, but these are superstars right here. But the first couple that I showed you was one of the first people that said yes to this opportunity, actually 20 short months ago. And I showed them to you guys because this individual, these couples that you just saw, were able to get started with us in Total Life Changes. And we make no income claims, but would you believe this, Jason? $100,000 in income last month. And they were full-time insurance agents. So I am fired up and excited about what's happening. I could tell each and every one of you that 20 months ago, we had no idea. We knew that we were going to do some pretty significant things because of the products. We knew the T worked. We knew the NRG worked. We knew the NutriBurst worked. And at the time, we were not focused on the other 50 products that we currently have. But those 3 products alone allowed me to go from broke, couldn't pay my car note, couldn't pay my rent at my home that I was renting, didn't know where, our meal was going to come from, for me and my 3 kids and my father. I take care of my dad and my sister. And we just put the product out there, guys. We got the product out to the people that not just needed it, but to people that wanted it. And I looked up, and my first week through Fast Start and retail, over $5,000 in income. Okay, of course, I got excited because I saw that this works. Okay, looked up, and in 90 days, just in retail and through the comp plan, guys, over $320,000 in earned income. And right now, I'm excited because you heard Jason share, got 7 figures in 7 months, but $2.1 million my very first year. But what most excites me is that our goal is to help 1,000 families make 6 figures. And because of people like Jason, because of people like you, Walter, because of people that's watching us, that when you say yes, because of our system, because of the products, because of the timing, we get to support, individuals like you. And hopefully, you see the big picture, because I know right now that Jason is looking to help 50 families to make 6 figures, not this year, but in the next 90 days. And so each and every one of you have an opportunity of a lifetime to be one of those families. And I'm going to tell you this before I turn it over to Jason. In the beginning, you have no idea what's going to happen. It's kind of like, waking up in the morning, getting in your car. Really and truly, we do that on faith, not really knowing what's going to happen. It's kind of like getting up, going to that job. We know we're going to get a paycheck, but we go to that job on faith because we know that if we do the work at the job, we're going to get the check. We know if we drive the car safe, we're not going to get in an accident. But we do all of these things on faith, not really knowing what the outcome is going to be. And I'm so thankful that 20 months ago I was broke. I'm so thankful that I wasn't all the way broken mentally, because on faith, my family and I now have a 5,000 square foot home. My friends, we are paying it off in January. And I'm talking about top of the line, beautiful home. I went from couldn't even pay my 1 car note to now we have too many cars that they can't even fit all in the driveway. And I don't say that to impress you, but to inspire you that if I can do this after being broke, in a depression, not knowing what was going to happen next, if I could do this, if Jeff and Janella Simpson, a couple I just showed you, over 6 figures a month can do this, if Jason could get started and make 6 figures in less than 10 months, then you can do it as well. So we look forward to journeying with you guys, and definitely don't let this opportunity pass you by. Jason, I don't know where you are, but I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you so much, young lady. I appreciate you for just hosting. Logging on the call for a moment. I know you're very busy. You still took some time out your busy schedule to share with everybody. Thank you so much, Ms. Stormy Wellington. I'm going to go ahead and just share with them how we get paid. But young lady, I'll give you a call later on, let you know how this process is working. Look forward to meeting you when I see you in Atlanta next week. Thank you so much, Ms. Wellington. Love you, girl. All right, thank you. Well, guys, you got a chance to hear directly from this young who's been an icon in the industry for a lot of years, been able to be very successful. And again, I want to make sure she was able to make her presence here, guys, because it's important that people understand that income is going to become the average of your 5 best friends. So when we tend to hang around 5 people who are not successful, we tend to kind of pick up a lot of their habits and we don't become successful. 5 people who are broke and you tend to be broke as well. But when we start hanging around people who are successful, guys, you got to put yourself around the right environment of the right people. It doesn't matter your background, doesn't matter your race. None of those things matter. It matters. It's not about how smart you are. It's about how much heart you have. And if you understand you have the heart of a champion, the heart to win, all you have to do is put yourself at the right place at the right time. Guys, listen, I'm gonna tell you how we get paid 5 ways, and you got to get yourself started today. There's no reason for you to hold back and wait 1 more week to still struggle. Or if you already are successful, then you understand that success is about self, but significance is about other people. And we want to show you how we can all work together with our team unity. Our whole process, you and I together. Yes, this whole thing, guys, you and I together. Yes, and we want to make sure that in our unity, we have a unified vision to be able to create a new global dynasty of individuals around the world who now have a chance that they too can step on a platform of hope. Because when you start to get on that platform, hope goes from, you know what, I got hope, and now I feel I got a chance. And it goes from chance to start saying, this is something I must do for myself and my family. And from must, you start to say, you know what, I will do something each and every day to change my life. So what will you do every day? We will help you get paid 5 simple ways. 5, because right now, 1 way of getting paid has not been working for people. And those 5 simple ways, guys, has literally helped me from when the last company I looked at, I was making probably, I only made about like couple of $1,000 for the entire month. Where now, just my last check last week, guys, was several $1,000s, guys. And I basically run this business part-time. A few of these type of calls like this in the evening time, finding people who are open and wanting to see how they can make some things happen. Had a young lady come to the hotel today to pick up some tea because she saw on social media I was here, and she said, I need some of that tea, guys. And the thing is this, these tea we show you how to get paid retail commissions. When somebody goes to your website, because we have a 50-50-50 commission structure with you in partnership. Someone goes to your website and they actually get something from your website, because you have to understand that in 2016, guys, in the 21st century, if you don't have a web presence, you're in trouble. If you don't put yourself in a place where you can do business online, you're in trouble. You got to catch up. And we're going to give you a website the day you join tonight. When you get positioned tonight, you're going to have a website. Once you get that website, we're going to start to help you show you how to move people, all right, to that website. When somebody goes to your website and they purchase whatever they purchase, let's say they purchase they say that I love coffee. And I definitely know that me and my family, we got to have liquid nutrition. I have full day supply of vitamins where it takes 1 teaspoon or tablespoon of like eating 10 salads. Where we normally take a capful at a time and stuff, because it got all the nutrients and all the vitamins and everything that the body actually needs. And whatever they do, let's say they actually purchase about $200 in product orders, like a lot of people do. They get on looking for 3D fiber lashes and end up saying, you know what, I can use that chago, I can use that emu oil for pain and inflammation in my body and things like that. But guys, if they actually spend $200 in product and customer order value, you can actually earn 100. If they actually do 500, you earn 250. If they do 50, you earn 25. But also because you have product on hand, it helps you create cash on demand. That's so important to me. I watched my mother grow up while I was growing up in the projects, guys, trying to do her best to take care of myself and everyone else that came around. And many times that we didn't have, but somehow she always found a way. And I'm helping you understand, guys, that many people today, they're still in that same situation trying to figure it out. And I understand. One thing I understand is, like I told the young lady today, she actually bought 4 packs of the tea. I mean, that 4 packs of the tea. She said, you know, I'm gonna use this tea, and I'm gonna actually tell some of my friends about it. I said, well, actually, you can actually sell some of those to your friends. Just say, listen, I'm about to be on this process. I'm gonna lose some weight. I'm saying, on 5 pounds in the first 5 days. I got one for me. I got one for you too. Let me get that cash back for that. And she said, just that simple? I said, just that simple. Women do it all the time. I said, we sell tons of tea. Then Mr. Smith came walking up, and he was actually, she was like, does it really work that easy? He was like, yeah, listen, let me show you. I just got this tea cash just now from the young lady you saw just drive off in the car. Guys, listen, you understand, when you have product on hand and people know you got it and you give, and they see results, they're going to keep coming back for it. All right, so that's the first way you get paid. The second way you're gonna get paid is referral bonuses. The reason why you're on this call, guys, because this is home-based business and network marketing. You have a chance to leverage your time. You have to get it in your mind that because success leaves clues. If you want to become an entrepreneur, you got to leverage your time. You got to be able to say, you know what, who else can I enroll? Who else can I help? And when you actually help several other people get started, the company's going to pay you between $50 to $750 based off of the product pack that a person gets started with. All right, guys, because you're going to actually earn half of the package, and that's big. Because I was broke. I earned $4,500 my first week. $3,900 of it came from the fact that I literally just shared information with people. I didn't even sell a lot of the products to the people. I did about 600 in product sales that week, but most of that was me saying, who else do I know? Let me find Craig. Let me find Bruce. Let me find Mike. Let me find some other people that I can mentor, because I've been in this industry for a lot of years. And this industry of home business basically means I take an average person who's never had no success, or if you already have success, my job is to teach you how to think like an entrepreneur and how to do the daily routines and the daily jobs that it takes for you as a business person to be able to perform your tasks to make income. Guys, you can get paid the same way for just referring other people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired and in need of way. Now, the third way we get paid is actually what we call our binary, or what I like to say a dual team. You have a chance to have two teams, a team on the left and a team on the right. So what's going to happen, each person that joins your organization, all right, we're going to put somebody here and somebody here. And I like that concept, because now you get a chance to leverage your time. So each person that gets started, and because we're literally launching this project where we're going to put 1,000 people in this organization this week, you're going to launch the project. The next people that come on are automatically be under you. Everybody's going to come under that person. But the great thing is this: every time people sell products, whether you put them there or not, each time people join the organization, part of that process goes into that team, whether you put them there or not. All of this, guys, you understanding that if you want to be as smart as your boss, because people all the time tell me, Mr. Scott, I'm smarter than my boss. And I say, well, do you own your own business? They say, no. Well, I recommend you stop saying that, because if your boss has built a network of you, and unless you build a network, guys, you're going to be behind. So that those teams that you build, you can get paid between 10 to 25% through infinity, guys. You know what I'm saying? By building those teams. And I like that concept, because let's say, for instance, I'm a national director. As a national, that means I went national because I saw that there was ways that I can work for myself and earn more income by getting promoted. So I started going to work so I can get promoted. Nobody gave it to me. I went to work doing basics, just 4 simple steps, so I can be able to use every day, all right, so I can get promoted part-time. So as I did those things, guys, and did some part-time meetings like this, every single day, I went national. As a national, I earned 20% on what you call the binary or the dual team. As I have the binary, guys, and I have the team on the left and the team on the right, everything that they do and what we do together for the entire week, I earn 20% of that. As a national, having 20,000 on the left and 20,000 on the right, guys, that give me a chance to earn $4,000 every single week, whether that's me or whether that's you as a national. But I'll help understand, you get me started in business, and you all you did was help me get started, and I went on to do what I'm doing, and I'm a national that you personally sponsor in the business. Because the fourth way we get paid is check matching. You're going to have a chance to match my paycheck. You understand what I'm saying to you guys? This is why Stormy has become the #1 in the income earner in the world of business. She got so many people in business that she personally started working with, that she helped them become successful. And because she matches their paycheck, that's the biggest way we get paid in the company. You yourself can actually have a chance to get paid yourself the fourth way, by check matching. You find me, I'm a champion in business, guys. I have no choice but to become that, because my family needs me to win every single day. Not excuses, not maybes, not this, not for me. No, we don't have the money, but baby, give me one time, give me a couple of weeks, and I'll put some. Now my kids, my grandkids don't need that. They need yeses, because no's got them always having a poverty mindset and a lack mentality. So they have to have some yeses in their lives. I decided to put yeses there. Now, when you get me involved and I put yeses in my family life, like you're going to put a yes in your life, you can actually earn 50% check match off of me, $2,000 when I earn $5,000. Now, $4,000. Now, because I can earn between $4,000 up to $10,000 in income, if my check is $10,000 as a national that week, you're going to actually get a check for $5,000. Let's say you get Mr. Smith on the other side, all right, because he's also he's also on one side on the other side that he has. Or you got me, then I sponsor Mr. Smith, all right. And if I sponsor Mr. Smith, If he's on your second level, you can actually earn up to another 50% check match off of him as well. So if his check is 1,000, you can earn 500. His check is 10,000, you can earn 5,000. This guys, our compensation plan is the #1 compensation plan in the world. Not voted by my company, but voted by this thousands of network marketing companies and thousands of organizations that regulate what we do. And all the organizations that regulate what we do and how this thing functions, saying safely and effectively for people like you and I so that we can win. They voted our company for having the #1 compensation plan in the world, and that's big for you and I. All right. So as I wrap it up, guys, the 5th way we get paid is actually what we call lifestyle bonuses. Lifestyle bonus is like a $1,500 a month lifestyle bonus that you can actually have, guys, each and every time that someone goes national in the company. The companies give you $1,500. Whether you want to use it for travel, whether you want to use it for house payment, bills, eating, and give it away to your church, whatever you want to do, guys, we're going to give you the $1,500. But I tell people, the big money is going to come later. Let me help you get some pressure off right now. Can an extra $1,500 a month instead of working 4 paychecks pay some, take some pressure off right now? And if it can, we're going to help you do that. So, guys, what you're going to do right now, guys, understand this. With those 5 simple ways we get paid, we're looking for you to pick a product pack. Get started with us because we're looking for leaders, looking for winners, looking for champions, and people who just finally understand there's 2 things that's going to change a person and change a man. And that's inspiration and that's desperation. And either we're going to be inspired by something on this call that I said, Mr. Smith said, or even Miss Stormy Wellington, a young lady who was broken, was able to now travel the world in style. Not about flossing, guys, but about the fact that our family need. And because our family need, we're going to provide the needs for our family. Now, when that happens, guys, you can actually position yourself tonight. We're going to actually give you a chance to grab your position of equity. Whether your income or your bank account or your statements that you have, it means that you only have $100 in income that you can get started with, or up to $16.79. I recommend as an entrepreneur, you find the best package that you are, because based off of where you get started tonight, as we do one more call and then one more after that, those who position in this launch, like those who positioned last time, literally have thousands of people in their organization because they said, let me grab that position of equity. Based off of the fact that you get the highest product pack, one at $16.79. If you join at the $16.79, anybody tonight who joins at $1,500, you're going to be over that person. Anybody who joins at the $1,200 pack, you're going to be over them. Any person, guys, who actually joins at the $500 or $600 or $400 or $300 or a $200 pack, you're going to actually be over them, because of the higher that you position yourself today, we're going to automatically give you a chance, guys, that you can position everybody else that comes on. Don't take this thing lightly. Get back with the person who invited you on this call right now. Let them know that something has to happen. Let them know that you're ready right now. Let them know that you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and your life has to change. Because if your life has to change, guys, we're going to help you change that life. Get yourself connected tonight. Get back with us, guys. We're going to help each and every one of you guys not just get started, but we're going to help each and every one of you guys win. I love each and every one of you guys for logging on tonight. This has been Jason L. Scott the First. You heard from Walter A. Smith the Fourth. You definitely heard from Stormy Wellington. We're not going to stop, guys. Team Unity's project that we're working on right now, this phase 2 project, guys, is going to literally create 50 brand new 6-figure income earners in the next 90 days to the next 6 months, guys. The question is whether or not you're gonna let this time it happen for you. I love you guys. You got to take it easy. Good night, everybody.